What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the against red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about it? Burp, 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 burp. Is this thing working or what?
Test, test.
Oh, that works. All right, good deal. We got the second mic. Jamie Quinn, ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the last day. Jamie, where the hell you been all week, man? That's what I want to know.
Homesick, sleeping. Party, you know.
Thanks for taking the day off of work today. I see
I'd
you
rather
got your
be
Red
here.
Bull getting your wings on this morning.
Absolutely.
We got 7 motos today, but it's all challenges, so it's 20 minutes plus 1 lap. Thank you for tuning in at 93.3 and RVMXCup.com on the inaugural Ryan Villopoto Amateur Motocross Cup.
Testing, testing, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing, waiting now for, what race are we on now?
It's race 29. Yeah, that one's working.
Testing. Testing, all right, there we go. Testing, okay, race 29 coming up now. What's it look like there, Jamie?
We got quite a stacked gate going on there. It looks like a full gate. There's a lot of local riders out here as well as a lot of riders from different places throughout the United States. It's going to be a great race.
All right, this is race number 29, Mini Junior 9 to 12-year-old Challenge.
Looks like the 30-second board is about to go down.
Interesting, Jamie. We got riders from Washington, from Alaska, from Utah, from California in this mini junior 9 to 12-year-old challenge.
Number 2. Parker Ross on the number 2 machine taking the whole shot.
Parker from Harold, California, 12 years old. He was second in the first moto.
In that second spot, he's battling it out with the 45 machine. Oh, look at that battle. We just have a new leader now, passing Ross through the air. We have Noah Vina, the 43, out in front. Parker Ross in that second spot.
Yeah, Jamie, why didn't you do the double? I mean, it cost him
No Vinny in front, ladies and gentlemen, setting a blistering pace in this 9 to 12 mini challenge.
red flag coming out.
Oh, red flag coming out.
Why?
Not sure why the red flag's out.
Well, all right, we got not sure why the red flag. If somebody can tell us, let us know up here in the tower. So it'll be a restart, a complete restart on this race 29 mini junior 9 to 12 challenge. You didn't see anything, did you, Jamie?
I did not. I did see Noah, though. He was a little upset seeing that red flag come out as he was having a good race so far.
What was interesting, when he came off the jump right here in front of the tower, he wobbled real. It's like they changed it right down there. Yeah, he did. He whopped quite a bit and
yes, he did.
Slammed on the brakes real fast.
Honda head shake.
That's Kevin, right? Yeah. Hey, Kevin, do you know why the red flag? Kevin Reno? What's the story in the red flag? Where was it?
We don't have a radio.
No. Well, the girls forgot to turn the 30-second board sideways, hence that screwed up the start. I just wish we had somebody as sharp as Jamie. I watched Vinny come around. Is it Vinny or Vinny?
I think it's Viney from what Kevin said.
He hit the ground and he wobbled back and forth and almost went down. He slammed on the binders real fast. Vinny? Vinny. So Noah Vinny, number 43, was going out in front. He was first in the first moto. The red flag came out. He wasn't real happy about that. They're going to do a complete restart. Thank goodness nobody crashed. No problem there. We're going to do a restart on this first race today, race 29.
It'll be interesting to see who takes whole shot this time around. Parker Ross taking it the first time.
You know what's interesting is they've all seen the track, so that's got a little bit of advantage. It's not under race conditions. They actually saw the almost a full lap. Well, actually, it was a full lap.
Hey, this is for the
Oh, and this is a challenge for one of the giant bicycles being given away.
Yeah, this is incredible. The Giant has given us 2 bicycles to give away, and this is for this class. So the winner in the overall will take home the bicycle, which is incredible. It's a 2018 Trans JR 26 mountain bike. Unbelievable. Eight. I think this is $1,850. Yeah, this is $1,850 value. Hayden Deegan?
It looks like the 238 out in front, or the 28. It's not. Oh, I apologize.
Vinny's in front.
Is it 21?
Can you see? I can't. Another change on that jump. My God.
That's Viney, right? Taking the pass over that first jump.
I think it is Vinny.
He did that the last time.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes down in the corner right there, high-sided just a little bit.
Who's running first? Vinny? No, Vinny.
I think it's
Vinny went down. Well, the transponder scoring will come up in a moment. We'll know more about who's.
Our leader, Boost Plug, Preston Boost Plug on the 28, followed by Viney on the 43.
Vinny running in second spot. He's on the TM. Italian motorcycle. Don't see many of them around, but they're making a mark in American motocross out of Italy. The TM. The TM comes from the 2 founders' sons, the first initial of their name. So that's TM running second and looking really good. Noah Vinny.
So the 28 wasn't even in the top 3 in the first lap around when they first came around. So Bose Plug running that leader right now.
Bose Plug running in the lead, but he's being pressured by Vinny. Noah Vinny of Morgan Hill on the TM, the Italian bike.
Vinny tried to make up some time there.
The dirt really moist this morning. They've done a great job of laying down the water overnight. No dust, but it's very, very soft. And Preston Bose Plug is in front, number 28. Noah Vinny in second spot.
Hey, no Deegan, by the way, at all.
Preston's on a KTM, Vinny on a TM.
Hey, it's winter vacation. They're up skiing probably. Deegan's not out here today. Don't you wish you had winter vacation?
Yeah, the winner overall in this mini junior 912 challenge was an $1,850 Giant Trans 28 JR 26.
He's in second. He's going to get the Giant.
Looks like Noah Vinny is going to take that Giant bicycle if he can hold on. Now, first in the first moto.
And he's trying to close that gap a little bit over Bose Plug right there. Trying to find some track to make up some time there going down in that first lap. The 44 in that third spot, Justin Araki.
Parker Ross, who was second in the first moto, is currently running a mid-pack. We'll check it in a second when they come around.
He definitely didn't have as good of a start that second start. It's interesting to see our leaders running a 2:13 where Viney's running a 2:16.
Yeah, Parker, we lose it right after they go by, and I'm trying to read it to you. So here's the setup. Parker Ross was second in the first moto. He's running about fourth now. Make that fifth. He's running fifth. Noah Vinny was first in the first moto, so he's in line to win the bicycle if he can hold on to this position. He doesn't have to win. If he hold on to second place, that's where Noah Vinny is now.
And these are some long races here today. The challenge races are 20 minutes plus 1 lap.
Well, that bicycle, a little bit more on that giant bicycle, and incredible for training. I mean, this thing is state-of-the-art. It's down on the stage, on the podium, if you want to see it. Both of them are. But these guys are going right now for a 2018 Trans JR26 mountain bike, $1,850 bike retail. It is incredible. Lightweight, very, very cool. And the winner, well, it's going to be either Parker Ross or Noah Vinny.
Bose Plug still holding on to that lead spot. Vinny trying to make up a little time, but it seems like our leader still has a little bit of an advantage over him. So Bose Plug finished 5th in the first moto, so this is definitely a change-up for him.
Preston Bose Plug has a 5-second lead over second place. And the lap times much slower today than they were yesterday. Bose Plug a 2:13 on that lap number 3. Vinny in second and threatening, but just a little slower, about 5 seconds behind Bose Plug. We are in lap number 4 of this Mini Junior 912 Challenge. Lap number 4. So Preston Bose Plug in the lead, leading it from the beginning, when the drop of the green flag, he's out in front. Vinny running in second spot, and he's thinking about that bicycle. You can believe that. Justin Aragati in third, Gage Wilcox fourth, Julian Beaumer in fifth. Balmer.
And you know he's got to know that he's got that bicycle on the line because they've all been up there all weekend checking it out.
Yeah, beautiful bike. Giant bicycles, putting their money into the Amateur Cup. Next time you need a bicycle, put your money on a Giant. They don't get no better than that. Your leader, Preston Bose Plug, turning a consistent 2.13, 2 minute 13 second lap. And we're in lap number 4.
Viney trying to make up some time. He just can't quite close the gap there. But as you said, it's a wet track this morning, so it's hard to get around.
Well, Parker Ross had a second in the first moto, but he is currently running about 4th, I believe. Let's see. No, he's running 6th. I'm sorry. Parker Ross running 6th. And the longer this goes on, the slimmer his chances are of taking that giant bicycle.
Our leader, the 28, Preston Baseflug.
Preston Baseflug in front, number 28, 2:13 clocking. We're in lap number 5. Baseflug in front. Noah Vinny in second. Gage Wilcox third. Justin Bomber fourth. Julian Bomber. Justin Aragaki in fifth. So we are in lap number 5, ladies and gentlemen. And the winner, and right now it looks like it's going to be Noah Vinny taking home this beautiful. You know, I got to quote Tabatha Gay, who's the Giant Events manager, quote, "The kids competing in motocross are already experts at shredding. We know the winners will enjoy getting out on our trail bikes as much as they like their motocross machines." Then Noah Vinny is looking at a brand new Giant $1,850 mountain bike.
And what an awesome bike to train on. I mean, you really got to train throughout to really keep up your stamina and build up your endurance for these races.
Yeah, I was looking at it. They're beautiful, both of them. Got both of them on the podium.
Yeah, buddy.
Five laps in, it's Preston Baseflug on our leader, holding on to the lead over Viney. Viney just can't keep up, can't close that gap there. He's running a little bit slower lap time than Baseflug.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in lap number 5. Let's look at the standings now. At the scoring, Preston Baseflug in front. Second, Noah Vinny. Gage Wilcox third. Julian Balmer in fourth. And again, they're going for that beautiful Giant mountain bike. 218 Trans JR26. It is beautiful. I know Jamie was looking at it on the podium earlier. And that JR25 retails for $1,850.
So our leader's coming around right now, but I don't see that second place rider, Viney, right now. So I'm not sure what happened, because our leader's coming through the finish line. Baseflug still in that lead spot.
Let's check the official scoring. We are going into just finished lap 6. Vinny is in second spot, or he was a few moments ago. No, I think Wilcox has gone into second.
So something definitely happened. So I'm not sure how that's going to affect his outcome. So Wilcox now in second, followed by Boomer.
Yeah, Boomer, he's and Vinny, this is interesting. Vinny has dropped to 5th. And he had a first. It's going to be interesting. Parker Ross could actually take the overall win of the bicycle. Parker Ross has second in the first moto. Vinny was first in the first moto, and Parker Ross is now 4th, and Vinny is 5th. So we'll put our...
So Preston actually, as long as he rides his rides and stays good, he's looking pretty good to win the second moto.
Yeah, he is.
And he came from a 5th yesterday, so, I mean, you just never know.
Baseflug in front with a big lead.
Hey, so what's going on? We got a new leader?
Yeah.
No?
We're not sure yet, because Vinny fell back to 5th place. And then Parker Ross is moving up now.
Yeah, he's 4th. Now, he was second for the overall.
And then
Gage
Parker Ross
Wilcox,
moved.
where was he?
So Wilcox yesterday, second today. Bomer.
No. That ain't gonna do it. Come on. Parker Ross, where was he? Wow. Parker
Yeah, it's changing up a lot just by Viney going down out there.
Parker Ross might pull this thing off and win the overall and the bicycle. This is interesting because Parker Ross had a second on the first moto, and he's fought his way back up to fourth now as Vinny falls off, and Vinny is in fifth and a first in the first moto. What does that tell you? I think Parker Ross is going to win it. No?
Standings are definitely different than yesterday's race, so it definitely changes everything up a bit. So it'll be whoever does better in this race.
So
Whoever.
All right, we've got Dano going over the numbers. Dano, what do you see? What do you figure?
Larry, I'm looking at the top four. Preston Boseplug, Gage Wilcox, Julian Barmer, Parker Ross are all tied with 6 points, folks. Who knows? Whoever finishes higher, I guess, in this moto.
In this moto,
will
right?
win the overall.
Right. So the pressure's really on, and I bet you none of them even know what kind of points battle they're in either. Because he'll take us, 6. Yeah, that's amazing. You don't see that very often where 4 people are tied with 6 points.
So Preston Base Plug at this point is in line to win overall and the bicycle. If he can hold on to this lead, and he slowed down the last lap, we're in lap number 7, should be seeing the white flag pretty soon, but Preston is on the gas, and he's hoping for that bicycle. Who is that out there? Somebody's pulled off the track. Can you see, Jamie?
I cannot see what number that is. Well, it's not our leader, I know that. But wow, I mean, so it really comes down to this race. You just never know what happens from that first moto to the second moto. Anything can happen.
Dano, can you bring up the binoculars for my car? We're going to need it. Dano, binoculars, please.
I used to be able to see so well.
Well, unofficially, we have Preston Baseflug in overall, looking like an overall win.
And I bet he has no clue how.
I don't know. You know, he might be pushing him to stay on the gas.
But what an awesome race to even podium at. I mean, anybody would be happy to podium here.
Mini Junior 912 Challenge. Baseflug in front. Wilcox second. Bomber third. Ross fourth. Vinny fifth.
Wilcox is running one of the faster laps this morning also. I think he's had one of the fastest laps at 2:12 through this whole race.
Yeah, you're right, Jamie. Yeah, Gage Wilcox at 2:12. 2 minutes, 12 seconds. That's flying around this track. We are in lap number 9. Preston Baseflug in front, number 28, and looking at an overall win.
Yes, I think he's pulling it out.
I think he is too.
Maybe not. I'd say they're running, about 10 to 11 laps regularly for each race, if I remember.
Wilcox second, Bomber third, Vinny fourth, Aragaki fifth. Baseflug just turned a 2:15 lap.
It'll be interesting to see once that white flag comes out how much faster the last lap is compared to the rest of them.
Well, Wilcox just turned a 2:12.
White flag is out for the 28 machine now.
White flag out.
And Wilcox closing the gap. They're both running 2:14 now, so it could be either one. I mean, he's really closed that gap there over our leader.
He really has, Jamie. It's going to be an interesting final lap.
He could do it.
Wilcox right behind. Wilcox, number 101, right behind number 28, Preston Baseford.
And if he does make that move, that gives him 5 points overall, so he definitely takes the win.
Man, oh Manischewitz, it's interesting what's happening out here and the psychological battle going on with these riders to looking for that giant bicycle, $1,850. Wow.
Right? Who wouldn't want to win that? That's the motivation there. Less than a lap to go here on race 29.
Preston Baseflug in control, turning a 2:14 lap. Let's see as they come around what happened. Well, we're going to determine the winner, the official winner, a few moments after the checkered flag drops because it's so close. 4 guys have a shot at winning that incredible giant bicycle.
Now, it looks like Baseflug stepped away a little bit from Wilcox as he comes around here. Just a couple more turns to go, Larry.
Baseflug in control. Preston Baseflug, number 28 in control, turned a 2:14 the last lap.
He's got to be feeling good right now.
Yeah, he does.
What an awesome race for Preston Baseflug.
Number 28 from Battleground, Washington on the KTM. He wins. Does he win first overall? Because in his first moto, he finished 5th.
Yeah, Larry, make sure you guys tell me who got that overall.
Crossing the finish line, Gage Wilcox center. The second, Julian Bomber in third, Noah Viney in fourth, Justin Aragaki in fifth.
So we're tallying it up right now, finding out 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're all tied with 6 points. So I imagine, if I'm doing my math correctly, the 2-8. You went 5-1 with 6 points. So not only getting the moto win, not the overall? Who got the overall? Okay, wait a minute. With what moto scores? He went 5-1. Okay, yeah, you let me know. So you guys were all tied. Dude, pop the helmet off, man. How was that? You guys got a red flag? I saw your first start wasn't as good as your second start, so met your coach over here. Pop that helmet off real quick. Wow, we're going to be doing some tallying because first, second, third, and fourth, all with 6 points. Yeah, crazy. Come here. So talk to me, Chief. By the way, you wear Vidal Sassoon in your hair?
Huh?
You wear Vidal Sassoon in your beautiful hair?
No.
So put your goggles on. Tell me about that whole shot.
Well, I don't know what happened on the first start. I think nobody was ready, but we got a red flag, and then the second start, I just got the whole shot and just tried to sprint as long as I could.
Tom, when you got results, pop up here, please. We'll put you on the microphone. You got some people you want to thank?
Yeah, my mom, dad, Fox, Bent Lever, FMF, Flow, ODI, Fusion, Fox, Blake, my mechanic, Golden Tire West, Sunstar and Braking, I think that's about it. ODI.
What's Bent Lever Motorsports?
It's a dealership in Washington.
All right, look at Tom, man. He's still, we're adding this up. This is crazy. Honest to God, my voice is gone because I was screaming up there for you guys. Your last name, what was that, Mom? Good job. How do you say it?
Baseflug.
I've announced you a bunch of times now, and I should know this, but your dad's always the one that comes over and corrects me. And still, I forget it. But let me ask you, did you get some Baja-style tacos this weekend?
Definitely.
All right. Well, we're still waiting to see the results here, guys. This is very, very exciting. I think you got a fifth, though, right? 5-1. Oh, well then, okay. I got a 5 on the sheet. We'll wait for E-scores deals to come up. We got a lot of nail biters. Are you excited about the giant mountain bike that you could really win? Did you see that thing?
Yeah.
What if you won that thing? What would you do?
Be happy.
Would you ride a wheelie on it?
Yeah.
Front nose wheelie, possibly. What do you got, Tom? So what was the? Oh, okay. So 5 points, dude. You'll win, man. Good job, though. All right, Preston. Good job. Sorry, man. All right, Vinny, where you at? Get up here. Noah. Wow. What a deal, right? No, ladies and gentlemen, with a 1-4. Unbelievable, dude. Yeah, you crashed twice. Still, God, put that TM on top of the box. Dude, how's your new giant mountain bike right there, buddy? Go over there and give it a kiss. Go. Yeah, bring that thing over there. It really is your bike, pal. Bring it on over here. Where's our giant mountain bike? There he is, right? Dude, how about this? Are you more excited about winning your Ryan Villopoto inaugural #1 plate or this giant mountain bike, my buddy?
The Chip.
Oh, Chip, we got giant mountain bikes here. What do you got to say, man?
Come on, Vinny. Hey, Noah, get around here. Come on. Yeah, go over there.
Tell me about Moto, by the way. I mean, did you fall like a couple times or what?
Yeah, I fell twice when they red flagged it. I went, when they red flagged the Moto, I didn't see the gate drop, but then I just held her tap to the start and got second on it, and then I made the pass, red flagged it, and then I got last on that last start, second, and I saw a Bose plug in front of me, and I said, I don't have to ride as hard because he can't get it.
All right, well, you won, and how about any other sponsors?
Torque One Bars, Hithicos Gear, No Toil, and X Brand Goggles, and 6D, and TM Racing.
Wow, TM's title, right? Inaugural Ryan Villopoto Cup. How about it? Noah Vini out of here. Dude, congratulations, bike, the giant mountain bike.
All right, ladies.
Plate. You need to hold this. Hold on. We're going to get that #1 plate. Tom's bringing it up right now. Smile for the birdie. Larry, back to you in the Tower of Power.
All right, Dano, thank you. We 25, the 125, 12-16 challenge, race 30 on the track now. The winner in the first moto was Caden out of Escondido. Second of the first moto was Brandon Ray, 119. Andrew Hertzler, number 424, finishing fourth. And fifth moto was Ethan Reyes of Matthews.
And all these guys have been battling for a long time. I've been seeing them at all the races throughout the local battles to go down here today.
.101 is out in front. 6:04, check that, 6:04, Max Miller, who did not finish in the...
And Niffing's running in second, so Max Miller in that lead spot, followed by Caden Niffing, and Zeller in that fourth spot. Ooh, one of the riders goes down in the fence over there. Not sure which one that was.
Dano, if you can pick up my binoculars from the car. We need them up here. We got one rider.
Our leader, the 604, Mac Miller, followed by Caden Niffing on the 85, Brandon Ray on the 119 in that third spot.
Max Miller, number 604, out of Springfield, Oregon. He's 15 years old. Did not finish the first moto. 15 years old on a KTM. Well, really no changes in the top five. It's been consistent. Caden Niffing, your leader, number 85. Max Miller, 604 in second. Dropped off the pace a little bit. He's turning a 209 now. Niffing's still turning 205. Brandon Ray third, Cole Zeller fifth, and James Momberg sixth. I'm sorry, Brandon Ray third, Zeller fourth, Momberg fifth. So it had not changed at all. Niffing just consistently turns incredibly fast lap times. 2:05 seconds. That's moving for a 125.
This race today has definitely changed a lot. Yesterday, our third place rider was Andrew Hetzler, and he's currently running in 7th place right now. So I'm not sure what he'll finish up overall since Miller was a DNF yesterday. It'll be interesting to see the overalls.
Well, Niffing's got this in the bank, Jamie Quinn. There's no question about that unless something happens and he breaks. But he's so consistent. And we're watching for the white flag to come out shortly. But Niffing is on his way to the overall win with a pair of both moto wins. You know, it's amazing. Here comes another lap down by Niffing, but he is so far ahead of Miller. Miller has just dropped off the pace tremendously.
He sure has. It'll be interesting. I wonder if Niffing knows what a gap he has now. I know they look back, but who knows what he's feeling out there.
Yeah. Well, Niffing's got this one on the books.
Looks like white flag will be coming out next time around for the 85 Niffing. White flag out for the 85. Caden Niffing, one to go here. Max Miller still holding on to that 60 on the 604, holding on to that second spot.
Nipping off the pace is just a second. He turned to 2:06 in that lap number 10. We're in lap number 11 now. Miller picking up the pace a little bit, but it's Nipping all the way. He's got just a few moments left before he wins overall in this 125 12-16 challenge. So Niffing with 2 first places overall win. Max Miller did not finish the first moto. And Brandon Ray, number 119 in third, was second in the first moto, but it's no question Niffing's got this one all the way.
Niffing just a few more turns to go before that checker flag comes out, having a solid second moto run out here. Once he made that pass early on, he's just kept the lead and picked up his pace and put the gap between him and Miller.
And there goes number 85, Caden Nipping, Escondido, California, heading to the victory podium. And Dano, let me jump in here just a second before you take it. Hold on just a moment, Dano. We had a problem. The 32nd girl came up here and felt that I put her down because there was a screw up in the start of that first race. I do not remember putting her down. We got the word that the gate fell early. And there was some confusion down there. I apologize. I don't normally put people down that are working, and we appreciate you guys working out here today. So if I did put you down, if you took it that way, I certainly didn't mean to. So I apologize. Dano, it's up yours. Take it, buddy.
Thanks, Larry. Yeah. Actually, just don't be so sensitive. You'd be like Cade over here. Cade, hawking the clam, man. Hey, dude, talk about your helmet. What's the cheeseburger on the back of that thing for? Because somebody did. Another thing, I got in trouble, too, because I called you a Pillsbury Doughboy. And somebody got super offended, but I was just making fun because I remember when I was giving you shoes, you were just like little stocky, Pillsbury Doughboy.
I know, yeah. I keep that cheeseburger on the back in case those 20-minute motos I get a little hungry, I take a bite of that thing, I was tired out there.
Dude, I hear you're training. You're turning around, man. You're winning titles and stuff.
Yeah, definitely get to training at the W and Yannick Carvella, Champ Factory. Been training a lot with those guys and trying to get ready for all these amateur nationals and come prepared and come ready.
Well, what do you think of this guy, Ryan Villopoto? Come on up here. Give him that number 1 plate. How cool is it to see RV hanging out with you?
Pretty cool, man. He's a legend.
Well, smile for the birdie. And we'll get you your shot here. Cade, you got some people you want to thank, bro?
Oh, yeah, I'd like to thank the whole Rides Unlimited team, Monster G7, BTO, my Dunlop Tires for hooking up good, Garnet, Scott, Bell, Matrix Stands, Scott, my mechanic Ethan, my mom, dad, and everyone, the man above. Thank you.
That's right there. Cade, congratulations, man. Taking that win, number 1 plate. Larry Huffman, back up to you in the podium, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, going now to the 450 Amateur Challenge. And Jamie Quinn's favorite rider, number 33, Michael Quinn, is out there. He's 18 years old, was third in Moto 1. 45, Colby Kopp, Los Banos, California. Yamaha did not finish Moto 1. Joe Shimoda, who won so much yesterday, he was your leader, won the first Moto of Menifee.
And then we have Matt Dyer on the 58 out of Santa Clarita. He finished up 6th in that first moto. Then we have the 115 Bodie Parker out of Tucson, Arizona. He did not finish the first moto, as well as Carson Mumford on the 122 out of Simi Valley. Austin Hess on the 221 coming out of Cornell, California, finishing up 4th in that first moto. And then you have the 269 Frankie Martini out of Escondido. He finished up 2nd in the first moto. You got the 316 Kevin Sparks out of
Cornell, California, Austin Hess, 269 Frankie Martini, Escondido. Yeah, Sagal, I'm not sure if that's Eagle. I know Eagle's right just north of Boise, but this could be Sagal. Kevin Sparks, number 316. Cole Puckett, number 505, Fallbrook. 813, Chad Johnson, East Bethel, Minnesota. And 829, Todd Sabell of San Bernardino. 450 Amateur Challenge. So who do you look for in this race besides your son, Jamie?
Well, I'm pretty sure we'll see Joe Shimoda out in front. He's a local winner here. Carson Mumford usually running in the top up there as well. And then I've known Cole Puckett for a while. Him and my son have been Dyson for many years. So.
And Cole did not start the first moto, so we'll see what happens. Joe Shimoda, big kid out of Menifee, California. He's 15 years old. He's tougher than a $2 steak, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely one of the riders to watch in the future. He's a quick one.
Yeah, he is. He's very humble, very shy, nice kid. I talked to him. I asked him, how tall are you? He says, I don't know. But he's about 6 foot tall. These are 450s. These are the big bikes, the 450 Amateur Challenge.
Joe Shimoda taking the lead early on. Yeah, it just stopped working.
Joe Shimoda dominating like he did yesterday.
Who's in second spot? I can't see who that second rider is. Shimoda out in front right now. Second is, I think third's Michael.
Victory podium yesterday a couple times, more than once. And so he's doing what he did. He's doing what he did yesterday, dominating. Shimoda.
Yeah, it's dead. Died. Shimoda with the lead. I'll get our second place rider here for you in just a second. Running in that third spot's the 33, Michael Quinn. Looks like the 269, Frankie Martini in that second spot, but Shimoda running in the lead. Martini in second, Quinn in third, followed by the 45 machine of Colby Kopp. Shows Shimoda stepping away from the rest of the pack. Martini still in that second spot, followed by Quinn and Kopp in third and fourth. So our second giant mountain bike being given away for the 450 Amateur Challenge.
Yeah, let me talk about it. Yeah, this is a pretty big deal, Jamie. This is that incredible. It's $2,750 retail price, 250 intermediate, Giant Challenge trophy as well as the Giant Trans 2. Now, the Trans 2 is designed for more mature riders. The frame built from Giant Alex grade aluminum, RockShox Deluxe RT rear shock, trunnion mounted for optimal suspension and control. The Giant Trans 2 retails for $2,750, and whoever finishes first overall will be the winner. No, it's a 250 intermediate class. We stand corrected. 250 intermediate class wins the Giant bicycle.
Shimoda still out in front, followed by Martini, Kopp, and Quinn in fourth. Shimoda just stepping away from the rest of the pack out there. Martini holding on to that second spot. Kopp moving into third in the last lap. Quinn now running in that fourth spot. Shimoda definitely out in front with a huge lead over everybody else. He'll take the overall today. Shimoda has quite a bit of a lead over everybody else. Then you have Martini in that second spot and Kopp in third. Shimoda making his way around one more time on the 47 machine. Martini still holding on to that second spot. Rounding out the top three is the 45 of Colby Kopp. Shimoda just checking out, saying, see you guys later. Martini able to kind of stay in that second spot without anybody getting too close to him. Kopp still holding on to third, but closing the gap on Martini just a little bit.
So we are in lap number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Shimoda is doing what he did so well yesterday, winning everything. It makes it look so smooth, so easy, I should say. 47 Shimoda, a 2:02 clocking. Now, the other day, I think it was this class, Shimoda turned a 1.57 second clocking. So it's Shimoda in front, Frankie Martini 269 in second, Colby Kopp 45 in third, Michael Quinn number 33 in fourth, Austin Hex number 221 in fifth, and in sixth spot Matt Dyer. So Shimoda in line to win overall very, very easily, it looks like, for him. A reminder, ladies and gentlemen, Mad Moose is here today shooting pictures of the action on the track and also on the podium. If you want to get yourself a 24 by 36 poster, it's only $70. It looks beautiful in your garage or in your bedroom. They've also got 8 by 12s for $15. They print in 15 seconds with a variety of borders. So check it out, Mad Moose, just right down there in the across from the scoring, catty corner from the scoring. Meanwhile, we're in lap number 5 with Joe Shimoda smoking him. And that's what Dano called him yesterday, smoking Joe Shimoda. And that description fits him today, too. Well, Shimoda continues to smoke. We are in lap number 7, ladies and gentlemen. Shimoda the last lap. Lap number 6. turned to 1.59 second clocking. The first rider in this race to drop below 2 minutes a lap. So he is Mr. Consistency, number 47, Joe Shimoda. Gage Wilcox, we need you up here on the third level of the tower. The referee needs to talk to you. He's got a question. Gage Wilcox, would you come up to the tower, please? Look at Shimoda. What did he turn that lap? Again, a 1:59. This guy is unbelievable. So consistent. 1:59. Frankie Martinez second. He is 8 seconds behind, and Colby Kopp is 13 seconds behind. So Shimoda is on the gas. The Giant Trance 2, that $2,800 mountain bike, is going to go to the winner overall in race 35. That's coming up in about the four races. The 250B Challenge. Joe Shimoda could win that. He had a win yesterday. Moto 1. Carson Mumford was second. There goes Shimoda again. My God, is coming on like gangbusters. Well, Shimoda just turned a 1:58. 2 seconds below 2 minutes. So Shimoda is warming up for that race 35, the 250B Challenge. Michael Quinn, Jamie Quinn's favorite rider, is running in fourth spot. But Shimoda continues to click off under 2 minute laps. Unbelievable. Shimoda drops to an over 2 minutes last lap, 2:02. But still, he is so far out in front. Here, he's lapped Austin Hess, and we're waiting for second place, Frankie Martini. Coming up next will be race number 32, the 250C Challenge. And we should see that white flag coming up next. At the end of this lap. We're in lap number 10 now. Shimoda, Martini, Kopp, Quinn, Hess, and Dyer. Jamie, how far out in front is Shimoda?
Shimoda's got to have at least 3/4 of a lap ahead of all these guys. The rest of the pack are just coming by, and he's already about to come by and take the white flag. So the 47, Joe Shimoda, white flag coming out. 1 to go here on race 31, the 450 Amateur Challenge. Martini's still holding on to that second spot, Kopp in third. But wow, Joe Shimoda has really put on a great race here this morning. He could probably stop and get breakfast and still win this race. So race 32 coming up next, but Joe Shimoda has just been on fire this moto. The number 47 machine all weekend long has just been going. Frankie Martini still holding on to that second spot. Colby Kopp in third. Checker flag will be coming out next time around for our leader. Coming up next will be the 250C Challenge. Then we'll have the Mini 7 to 11 Challenge. But checker flag will be coming out here in just a minute for Joe Shimoda on the 47. Just a couple more turns to go for our leader, the 47, Smoking Joe Shimoda. What a solid moto. He'll be back up here in a little bit for the intermediate challenge on the 250. Give it up for your winner, the 47, throwing it down to Dano.
Wow, that's unbelievable. Joe, do you want me to do this interview, or you would like Larry Huffman to do this interview? Okay. You, all right. Larry's going to the John, so. Oh, you got it, bud? It's all right. Take your time. Well, it's popping a wheelie. So, Joe, how long have you been on Geico Honda now? Or, excuse me, Amsoil Honda?
Like about 1 year.
Come on over here. Come on over here. We'll talk to the bike. So, how does it feel, dude, to be riding for Amsoil Honda?
How tall are you, Joe?
Yeah. Larry wants to know. He really does. He says you're 6'1".
Probably something like that.
Okay. So let's talk about it. When are you going to make your splash, your pro debut?
Um, well,
What's the goal, I guess?
my goal is 17 or 18. I hope I can go pro.
Well, we're done with 17, so we're into 18 now. Did you know New Year's was a couple days ago?
I mean, age of the
Oh, age.
yeah, not the year.
So how old are you right now?
15.
Man, so you couple more years. You're already setting lap times as Derek Drake, and Derek Drake is going to be making his splash debut in the last 3 nationals this year.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me about the race, and you got some people you want to thank.
I got Hall shot coming out. Second coming out of the turn, and second turn I passed the guy, and I thought track is really smooth, but it's kind of rough. So just tried to make not too much mistake, and it was good. And I like thanks to my mechanic Cameron, my mom and dad. 100% Alias 60 Alpine Star Factory Nutrition Amzo Honda. Thank you so much.
All right, Tom Shields, you got some hardware you want to present to Smoking Joe Shimoda? All right, man. We'll pose for the birdie right here. Mad Moose and all the photographers. Hold that thing high, dude. Right guard deodorant.
Coming up next will be the 250C Challenge Race 32. We have the 24, Zach Walker, the 26, Caden Zeller, the 38, Cameron Steele, 51, DJ Weber, the 73, Teddy Weeks, Brock Keolola. On the 88, we have the 99 of Harrison Gulick, the 112, Jesse Callahan. We have the 211, Evan Coker, the 225, Clint Graft, the 256, Tyler Hartman, the 323, Tristan Garcia. There's 329 of Chase Taylor and the 721 of Lane Tebbs. We also want to get a shout out here to all the track staff, our starting crew, our 30-second girl, our finish line flaggers, our referees and scorers up top, as well as Tom and Nikki. Everybody's been doing such an amazing job to put on a great race. We want to thank you all. We're in the home stretch here. Just about 4 more races to go at the Ryan Villopoto Amateur Motocross Cup. Race 32 about to get underway, the 250C Challenge. Our winner from yesterday, DJ Weber. In that second spot was Caden Zeller. Finishing up in third was Teddy Weeks. We'll see what happens in this second moto. Our leader, the 73, Teddy Weeks, out in front. He finished up in third yesterday, so currently our leader right now. This is the 250C Challenge. So Weeks in that first spot, stepping away from our second place rider. Weeks having a first solid lap under his belt right now. The 73 machine. Weeks running out of Alpine, California, has a pretty big gap between him and that second spot. The 329 in second, followed by the 72 machine. So Chase Taylor in second right now. He finished up in sixth yesterday. Teddy Weeks just stepping away with it. Close battle going on for that second and third spot between the 329 and Tebbs on the 721. Weeks already making his way back around to the front side of the track on the 73. But there's a good battle going on between that second and third spot. Chase Taylor and Lane Zeb. So Taylor finishing up in sixth yesterday and Tebbs in fourth, now battling it out for those second and third spots. Tebbs taking the outside, trying to get around Taylor, but just can't do it. Weeks is checked out from the rest of the pack. Taylor still holding on to that second spot on the 329. Coming up next is our mini 7-11 challenge, race 33. Our leader, the 73, making his way around one more time as we head into lap 4. The 329 able to put up a little bit of a distance between him and that third place rider. So Taylor is still holding on to second. We do have the 256 now moving into that third spot. That's Tyler Hartman out of Wildemar. Tyler's been racing for a long time. Seen him out racing on 50s. He's moving into that third spot, but Teddy Weeks with the lead, just probably almost a half a lap in front of these guys already. We're not even halfway through this moto. So not sure what happened to Chase Taylor. So right now, Teddy Weeks is running a 2:13 lap time. Chase Taylor at 2:15. Those are pretty quick right now. You have Tyler Hartman picking up the pace a little bit, trying to close the gap between him and Taylor at a 2:16. Our fourth place rider went down in the corner over there. So unfortunately for him, gives Hartman a little bit more distance between him and the rest of the pack, but Weeks is just way out in front. And your leader making his way around one more time on the 73 machine. Once again, we want to give a huge shout out to all the track staff, our starting line workers, the 30-second girl, finish line flaggers, all the sign-ups, the girls scoring, all of our track flaggers. It's a lot of work to get out here every day, and this is the 5th day everybody's been out here, so thank you so much to everybody. Teddy Weeks, your leader, followed by Chase Taylor and Tyler Hartman. We are on lap 5 right now, and your leader, the 73, Teddy Weeks. He finished up in 3rd yesterday. Our winner from yesterday was the 51, DJ Weber. I do not see him out there today, but our leader making his way around one more time. The 329 Chase Taylor closing the gap just a little bit on Weeks, still holding on to that 2nd spot. The 256 Tyler Hartman still holding on to 3rd.
You know, we want to welcome the folks from Dunlop. Dunlop riders have won 146 AMA Pro Supercross and Motocross championships, more than all the other tire company combined. Dunlop Geomax is the next level of performance, so insist upon Dunlop. They're putting their money into amateur motocross. You put your money into a Dunlop tire the next time you need one. And also Answer Racing, proud to be the official apparel sponsor of the inaugural RV Cup. Ryan Villopoto. Where is he today? That bum is laying in bed, I think. Ryan and many other top athletes choose Answer Racing for their gear of choice. Give them many reasons why you should too. Visit them, Answer Racing, on the web, answerracing.com. So Larry Huffman, Jamie Quinn, and Dano down on the podium. And Dano, our co-announcer, has been around for a long time, very talented, knows the riders. And he has the claim to fame. He was on Temptation Island. Yeah, he was. And I was on Fantasy Island, so we're both on a different island. But it's funny. Answer Racing, the official apparel sponsor of inaugural RV Cup. We're going to get Ryan Villopoto out of bed here pretty soon, drag that bum out of bed and get him up on the podium to do some presenting a little later in the day. We should be out of here by like 12 or 1 o'clock today, and I know a lot of people are looking forward to getting home.
Wow, Larry, the only island I've been to is the Hawaiian Islands. Your leader, the 73, Teddy Weeks, just dominating this moto. Chase Taylor in that second spot, as well as Tyler Hartman moving into that third spot early on. There's quite a bit of distance between all these riders. We're more than halfway through this moto. Your leader, Teddy Weeks, on the 73. So our overall winner from yesterday is not out here today. So it looks like as long as Teddy Weeks hold on to that lead, he'll take home the overall today. Caden Zeller finished up with that second spot yesterday. He's currently running in 6th place. In that second spot is Chase Taylor on the 729. And Hartman in that 3rd spot. But as long as Teddy Weeks holds on to his ride, he will take home the win for this moto.
So Teddy Weeks, 73, looking for that checkered flag, looking for the white flag actually first. He was 3rd in the first moto. Teddy Weeks dominating this one. Chase Taylor, number 329, in 2nd. He was 6th in the first moto. And Tyler Hartman, number 256, was 5th in the first moto. So it's kind of wide open. We'll have to wait until the actual results. Dano is on the podium. He's going to be giving us the updates on the final results on this final day of the Ryan Villopoto. Yeah, they're one of our lap sheets out in front. We lost it. That wind is coming up. Anyway, Ryan Villopoto, the three-time motocross champion, 4-time supercross champion. He'll be here today with helping us on stage. We're going to drag him out of bed.
White flag coming out for the 73, Teddy Weeks. Chase Taylor will take the white flag on the 329, and rounding out the top 3 will be the 256, Tyler Hartman. Less than a lap here to go on race 32.
So, Teddy Weeks, the white flag lap, going for the gold at number 73. Checkered flag coming out, ladies and gentlemen. 73. Taking it is Teddy Weeks of Alpine. Through the mud, the blood, and the beer. Finishing 2nd spot is 329, and that's missing his middle number plate. That's Chase Taylor. 256 in third is Tyler Hartman. Out of Wildomar, Jamie Quinn's neighborhood. Yep. In fourth spot, number 721, Lane Tibbs from Queen Creek, Arizona. And in fifth spot, Caden Zeller, number 26, then G.J. Weber, Zach Walker, Cameron Steele, Clint Graff, Jesse Callahan in 10th, 11th, Evan Coker, and Tristan Garcia in last place.
Mom, you got to watch those railroad ties at AZ Open. So excited. Congratulations. That's a race that I go to. It's in my backyard. So, all right, buddy, let's talk about this. Tell me about the start.
Yeah, I just didn't slip off the concrete, got a good drive out of it, and as soon as I got that start, I was able to just pretty much ride my own race.
Well, you look good out there, man. Wire to wire. How'd that feel?
Smooth and confident.
Did you enjoy the 20 minutes plus lap rather than the 15-minute motos?
You know what? I've never rode a race that long, but I seem to do pretty good in it, so.
Well, you're sweating like Richard Simmons, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right, Tom Shields, come on up here. What do you got for him?
I got a number 1 plate.
Yeah. How about that, man? Get some photos. Teddy Weeks. Who's Danny Boy?
That's the best photographer out there.
All right, well, you got to keep it easy because Mad Moose is here, and this guy's been here eating 152 burritos from Baja Style Tacos. But you got some people you want to thank?
Oh, yeah, my mom, my dad, Addiction Industries, Mobius Knee Braces, my girlfriend Reagan right there, my grandparents, and everyone else, thank you.
She's blushing, dude, just so you know. Look at that. Oh. All right, wait, what is Addiction Industries?
They're a clothing brand, makes shirts, hats, underwear. No, he's out from here, San Diego.
Well, let's get Dano and Larry Huffman dialed in with some underwears. All right, man, let's get the family up here. Come on, girlfriend, get up here. Get that photo, 101 Dalmatians. Yes. Hey, Teddy, I hope you're going to make a trip back out here or you're going to stick around because you guys are going to Anaheim 1 Press Day, buddy, on Friday. Going to meet all your heroes, Ken Roxon, Cole Seeley, Marvin Moosecan. If he does another heel clicker, we're going to take a sock off, put a full wood screws, and beat him in between the eyes with it. Seriously. All right, look at this family right here. Teddy Weeks. Larry Huffman, back up to you, buddy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is race 33, Mini 711 Challenge. Your winner of the first race, these are the little kids, the Mini 711, age 711. Landon Gordon of Atascadero 180 won the first moto. The second moto went to Dion Blecka, and I hope we pronounced that right. We were going around yesterday trying to get it right, of Frida, Colorado. He was second. Third was Everett Clark of Lehigh, Utah, number 926. So your favorite's got to be Landon Gordon. He's rides for GD Bink, Thor, Pro Circuit, Scott, and 6D. Landon Gordon, number 180. This is a lot of riders in this race. Look at this, Jamie. It's a tremendous. It looks like a whole population of Pala. My God, it is a. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be giving away that $2,800 giant bicycle to the winner of race number 30, the overall winner of race number 35. It's got to be, Joe Shimoda's got to be favorite. He's looking good today, and he won the first moto. That's race 35. That's coming up in another race, and then we'll go to race 35. That's for the bicycle.
Is that right if I run the restroom really quick?
We'd like to thank the Pala people, and this is a weird compliment. I've not very seldom done this before, but the restrooms, the porta potties, are the best I've ever seen. They're clean. They change them regularly. They are very, very nice. My most bizarre experience with a porta potty was once when I had to change into a tuxedo in a not a nice porta potty up in Ventura. So I'm telling you, it's nice to have the people at Pala, the folks, have really treated us well, and we want to come back next year. All right, underway we go. Race number 33. And out in front, like he had been before, Landon Gordon, number 180 of Atascadero, on that beautiful little Husqvarna. Landon Gordon opening up. In second spot, it looks like Jackson Butte of Avalon on the island of Catalina, number 14, I believe. Hard to say, those are tiny numbers. .180, Landon Gordon in front. Second spot, number 14, Jason Butte is even across the line. Number 10 in third is Alvin Hillen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the beginning of this race 33, the mini 7-Eleven. That's its age group, 7-Eleven Challenge. It's not a convenience store. It's the age 7-Eleven. And Landon Gordon, number 180, going by the first lap, smoking them on these little bikes, little minis. Let's get the official standings as they come by. And the Jackson Butte is second. Alvin Hillen is third. Everett Clark in fourth. Fifth place, Colton Hannay, number 923. Those are the top five right there. And we are in lap number 2. The beautiful Jamie Quinn, the legendary Dano, and Larry Huffman on the microphone. I have no title. I'm titleless. Announced a lot of races over the last 45 years. I certainly have, and it's a pleasure to be here today at Pala, and the track is absolutely incredible. So well groomed and in good shape. We're in lap number 3. Landon Gordon in front, Jackson Butte in second, Alvin Hillman third. Well, Landon Gordon won the first moto, so he's overwhelming favorite to win. The second, Jackson Butte was running second. He was 7th in the first moto. And Alvin Hillen of Visalia was 8th in the first moto. So it looks like Landon Gordon has got this one wrapped up. Okay, I stand corrected. It's Jackson Butty of Avalon, California. It can't be much riding. It can't be much riding on Avalon and on Catalina.
They actually come over here for every race. They used to come to our Moto X Kids races, and they would come out here every weekend to come race over on the mainland, I guess you would say. Yeah, not much riding on Avalon at all. I think there's 3 brothers that come out and race, actually.
Yeah, I've been over there a number of times. I did a television show out there one time on a decathlon. No, I think it was a 10K race with a bunch of European riders on Catalina. It's very interesting. That was a number of years ago. A lot of fun. Well, I'm just told by our referee there is a track. Can you tell us anything about it? Just that there is a little motocross track.
I just know there is one there, and they use it occasionally.
Cool. That's great. That was owned by the Wrigley family. It's a very strange island. There's a casino where there's never been gambling. There's a crypt on the island that's never been anybody in the crypt. And there's one other thing I can't remember, but it's a very interesting place. You want to get away for a weekend, I suggest you go over there to take a day, and it's neat. Okay, number 13 just won over the line by near us, and let's see where he is. Quite a ways down. That's pack is really, Chase Carr. He's running about 8th, I think, 7th or 8th. Chase Carr.
Usually Chase Carr is up there in a podium spot. I know in the race the other day he started out towards the top 5, and then he had a crash or a flat tire or something. So a little surprised not to see him a little bit up further. But Landon Gordon, he's definitely had a solid weekend. I know he's been in a few other races too, so definitely on fire today. Jackson Buddy running in that 2nd spot. Like you said, he finished 7th in the first moto, so definitely a lot of changes here in that 2nd moto through a lot of these classes. Except for Landon Gordon, he's going 1-1.
Landon Gordon is smoother than a mayonnaise sandwich on this track. He is just smoking them all the way around. Young Landon Gordon. He's only 10 years old, and he's on the gas. One of the future superstars. Gavin Rainey going by there out of Salinas on the Husqvarna. He was 22nd. 24th in the first moto. But these guys are getting some valuable experience, and they love to be out here. Larry Huffman, the legendary Dano, and the beautiful Jamie Quinn calling the action for you today here at this Ryan Villopoto Amateur Motocross Championship. Your leader is number 180, Landon Gordon. That's Sophia Lloyd, number 77, out of Murrieta, one of the few female riders with the hair flowing out the back of her helmet, number 77, Sophia Lloyd. She's down quite a ways, not in the top 15. Chase Carr going by. He's mid-pack, number 13. And the track, look at the crew. They're watering the track down to keep the dust down, to keep it together. They're really, Tom Shields has done an incredible job of organizing this event. And it's paying off. We hope you folks come back next year. We're looking at the same time. I believe, I don't know, but I believe it's over the holidays when people are off work, and then right before Anaheim 1. Jackson Buddy, number 14 in second. He's turning a 2:22, 2 minute 22 seconds, but Landon Gordon a 2.20 second clocking, so Gordon's still setting a blistering pace.
So we're about the halfway point here on our mini 7 to 11 challenge. So your leader out there, Landon Gordon, followed by Jackson Buddy and Alvin Killian. Landon Gordon riding out of Atascadero, sponsored by GBD Inc., Thor, Pro Circuit, Scott, and 6D. This is your future talent to look at right here. Here's the future of motocross. I'm sure a lot of these riders are so excited to be able to finish up and look forward to the next year. I mean, this is really the start of the race season now. A1 starting soon. I know there's a few different races getting ready to start as well. So currently your leader, Landon Gordon, followed by Jackson Buddy. Not much has changed in the standings here so far. I see the 115 of Kahale going by. Chase Carr's out there. I know Caleb Narano's out here today. Harlem Nelson, a few of the kids that have raced with us for years. Glad to see them out, stepping up to some of these bigger races as they move ahead in their motocross careers. There goes the number 3, Gordon Tuber. I saw him the other day. He's like 2 feet taller than the last time I saw him. What an awesome 5 days of racing out here. It's so great to come out here and see everybody. Coming up next is race 34, the mini senior 12 to 15 challenge. And then after that, we have race 35, the 250B challenge. Will be giving away and that's the bike they're giving away the giant bicycle for, worth $2,800. What an awesome training bicycle. It's so great that they donated 2 bicycles out here. So definitely that B challenge is going to be a great race to watch. Joe Shimoto, I'm sure, is getting ready for that. I bet he'd love to take that bicycle home.
That's an incredible bike for training, and I know Shimoda is already salivating at putting his butt on that seat because it is a beautiful motorcycle. It's on the podium. It's from Giant Bicycles, and it is valued at retail at about $2,800. It is incredible, and if you got that, you're going to be doing a lot of training, and it's going to really help you get in shape for motocross.
You know, watching these younger guys go out there and do 20 minutes plus one lap, a lot of people don't understand the intensity that it takes to stay on these bikes and ride. I know for me, I'm not really a racer, obviously, but I've gone out there and ridden a couple laps, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how do these guys do it? I mean, that's what they do. They train, they get ready, and they endure it, and this is what they love to do. So it's awesome to see these kids hanging tough out here. A lot of these younger riders have never had to come out here and do these long motos, but this is what prepares them for the future, and it's important to really get out there and do training. That's what, you know, it's not just about being the fastest kid out there. You got to be able to do endurance and take these long motos and be able to keep it up and stay on pace with everybody.
And Jamie, if you did ride, you could be your own trophy girl, which is pretty cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're in lap number 7. Landon Gordon continuing to give a riding lesson to everybody else. 2:22 lap time. Landon Gordon in front, and we are in lap number 6. Maybe in 7. Gordon just went into lap number 7.
So right now, your leader, Landon Gordon, currently running a 2:22 lap time. Your second place rider, Jackson Buddy, running a 2:25.
Well, I think we got that white flag coming out in a moment, and that will be number 180, Landon Gordon, unless something terrible happens in the next few moments. We've completed 8 laps. We're in lap number 9.
Oh, wow, he really slowed down that lap. Oh, no, never mind, that's me. So Gordon,
Landon Gordon, number 180, in lap number 9, going into lap number 9, the final lap. Second spot, flying over the jump, Jackson Beauty. And 926, Everett Clark in third. That's unofficial. Well, the final lap, a beautiful day here at Pala Raceway. It has just been incredible. Though it's not been very hot. It's humidity is up, but because it's not, the heat isn't up, it's been very comfortable. A little chilly this morning. Yeah, it's starting to warm up finally now on the track. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but they're doing a heck of a job on keeping this track moist, no dust at all, keeping it together, and really an incredible job. Landon Gordon has just led this thing wire to wire. This kid is tougher than a $2 steak. He's won it overall. 180, Landon Gordon down from Atascadero. Checkered flag, ladies and gentlemen. He takes home the bacon. 180, Landon Gordon. He's so fast he can play ping pong with himself. Well, second place, Jackson Beauté. Number 14, Everett Clark, number 926, slips into third. Alvin Hilliam earlier was running up there, but he dropped back a little bit. I'm going to go down on the podium to the legendary Dano, who's done such a great job working with me. It's good to work. I've never met him before and heard about him, but we never worked before and worked together, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm glad Tom Shields hired us both.
Wow, Larry, that's nice of you, man. I really appreciate that. Dude, little man down here. The 180 machine. Gordon, what's up, buddy? How tall are you, by the way?
I don't know.
I'd say 3 foot 9 inches.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me about the race. How'd it go?
I got a third place start, and I made my passes quick, and then I got to just ride my own race.
Well, Ryan Villopoto, come on over here. Ryan's got some hardware for you, man. How about that? Look at the handshake in there. Take a photo. All right, Landon, so you got some people you want to thank?
My mom, dad,
Ladies and gentlemen,
brother,
this is lap.
sister, the Lord Jesus
This is
Christ,
race
keeping me
number
safe,
30.
Husqvarna, 3130, GDB Inc., 6D, Thor, and everyone else. Thank you.
Awesome, Gordon.
Race number
Congratulations,
34,
bro.
mini
Give me
senior.
Hey, right here, buddy.
Age 12 to 15
Knuckles.
challenge.
Larry, back to you.
I apologize, Dan. We got some confusion up here. Dano. All right, we go now to the mini senior 12 to 15-year-old challenge. The next race after this is for the Giant Trance Bicycle. Trance 2 from Giant, getting into amateur motocross. So training, it's going to be incredible. Shimoda wants to win the big one. Wants to win it.
So are they doing a sight lap first?
I believe they're doing a sight. Let's do the rundown here. Number 20, mini senior 12 to 15 challenge. Number 3, Chase Meyer de Herrera of Castro Valley. Did not start the first moto. 13, Wyatt Matson of El Dorado Hills, KTM. He finished second the first moto. He's a contender. 21, Logan Lassar of Centennial, Colorado, finished 7th first moto. Rusty Brusky of Lake Elsinore, love his name. He finished 10th in the first moto. Number 27, Hawk Hand of Coarse Gold, California, did not start in the first moto. 37, Freddie Aquino of Stockton, 9th in the first moto. I believe this is a sight lap. Joshua Correll of El Cajon, California, finished 3rd in the first moto. Talon Hawkins, he was your winner, Temecula on the Husqvarna, number 71. 72, Ryogo Satake of Menifee, and that's in Australia, incidentally. On a KTM, finished 5th in the first moto. Jackson Pascal of Hudson, Colorado, 8th in the first moto. 105, Revan Gordon of Atascadero, 4th in the first moto. Connor Garcia of Fresno finished 12th. 444, Noah Smurden of Cairo, Georgia, finished 6th. And Michael Derrico of Deltona, Florida, finished 11th. So I guess Jamie Hawkins would be your favorite because he won the first one. He's sponsored by Monster Army, Fast House, Spy, Dunlop, Flow Motorsports, PDA Jerky, Temecula Motorsports, Talon Hawkins. Wow, well, let's see. He may not be here. Oh, that's right. I thank you for pointing that out. That's right. Talon Hawkins would not start. His rear shock exploded yesterday, and he suffered a broken collarbone. So he's not going to be able to race in this race. That throws it wide open. There goes the title for Talon. What a tough break. We had a gentleman bring in a wallet the other day with $65 in it, no ID, and he said, I'd like to turn this in, but what happens if nobody claims it? And I said, if nobody claims it, it's yours. They tell us how much is in it, and they've got it. Well, Dano just told me that the kid that lost it came up, and he couldn't believe it, that the $65 was still in there. That says something good about the riders and the families here today.
Race 34 out on the track, Mini Senior 12 to 15 challenge. Up next is our last race, the 250B challenge, where we're giving away the giant bicycle. Joe Shimoda getting prepped for that race. So we'll give you a rundown here in just a second with our leader in race 34. Wyatt Matson out in front, riding out of El Dorado Hills. He finished up second yesterday. Unfortunately, Talon had a rough day and broke his collarbone yesterday, so fractured his collarbone. So leaving the championship wide open for this class. Right now, your leader, Wyatt Matson on the 13 machine.
We have one race after this, and that's for the mountain bike. The giant Trance 2 mountain bike, the trail bike that thrives in the most challenging conditions. Engineered with a lightweight, super strong, and stiff Alux SL grade aluminum frame with a trunnion mounted rear shock, advanced Ford composite rocker arm, 140 millimeters of smooth acting Maestro suspension to conquer the roughest trails. The Trance 2 is also designed around 27.5-inch wheels. Quickness, control, and rugged terrain. It retails for $2,825. And the winner of the next race, if he's is the overall winner, must say, of the two, he takes it home. Boy, I think Joe Shimoda is already rubbing his little hands together gleefully about that. He wants it.
Our leader coming around the 13 machine, Wyatt Matson, having a solid moto thus far. And that second spot's the 444 machine, Noah Smearden. He finished up in that second spot yesterday, or that sixth spot yesterday. Currently running in third right now, we have Revan Gordon on the 105, followed by Ryoga Sataki in fourth, and rounding out the top five is Hawk Hand. Definitely a change up from the first moto. Your leader right now, the 13 machine, Wyatt Matson, sponsored by Woodstock KTM, Power Band, JMS Performance, Moose Scott, Tammer, Slocker, Asterix, Bell, FMF, Maxima, Sandboxing Kings. Up next is the 250B challenge, where we're giving away the giant bicycle. Joe Shimoda, the favorite to win that race, but your leader right now, the 13, Wyatt Matson. Wyatt Matson making his way around again, but the 444 are closing the gap just a little bit. That's Noah Smearden. He's finished up in 6th yesterday, Matson in 2nd, but Smearden definitely closing the gap. It's going to be a great race. They're only flowing into lap 4 right now, so still a ways to go here. And Smearden is on the gas.
Let me jump in here real fast, Jamie. The Baja-style tacos, they are serving those delicious Baja tacos and quesadillas and burritos. So if you're hungry, get over there and go chomp down on a few of those. It'll feel fantastic. The Baja-style taco ladies are there. They went out and partied the other night. I know at New Year's Eve they didn't come in until about noon yesterday, but they had a great time. A couple of them are dancing on the tables over at the casino, but they're here today, and they're serving up that great food.
So what a battle here between 1st and 2nd, between Matson and Smearden. The B challenge, right? Yeah. 250B challenge getting ready on the line. That's a race to watch. You definitely want to stick around and check out that race. Joe Shimoda, the favorite to win. Currently, you're either right now Wyatt Matson, followed by Smearden, who was really putting the pressure on him. They're heading into the backside of the track. We'll see what happens as they make their way back around again.
Like to point out our scoring today, eScore, electronic event scoring. They're doing a wonderful job keeping us fairly informed and trying to stay on top of everything that's happening this 6-day event, the Ryan Villopoto Amateur Motocross Cup. But eScore, they are doing a great job, and we appreciate it. Again, the Baja-style tacos right next to Mad Moose, where you can get your pictures of yourself on the podium or out on the track. Very reasonable, makes a great souvenir of your racing career. And we'll be going down to Dano on the podium in just a few moments. Wyatt Matson, number 13, holding. Go to Jody. What's going on?
The 444, Noah Smearden moving into that lead spot. Matson now in 2nd. So that definitely changes up the standings. Smearden finished up in 6th yesterday. So even if he gets the overall today, I don't think he can beat out Wyatt Matson because he finished in 2nd yesterday. So I believe Wyatt will still take the overall today. But Smearden on the 444, your new leader. So Smearden now stepping away from Matson, putting a bit of a gap there between the two of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next race will win that Giant Trans 2. It is unbelievable. 27, check that, 140 millimeters of Maestro suspension conquers the toughest trails. It's designed around 27.5-inch wheels, delivering both quickness and control on rugged terrain. It also comes, my God, this is better than motorcycles. I used to ride when I was a kid. It also comes with a 150 millimeter suspension fork, making it perfect for technical terrain. The value of the Giant Trans 2 will go to the winner of the next race, the overall winner. It retails for $2,825. It's on the podium. You want to take a look at it. And Giant putting money into amateur racing. So next time you want to get a bicycle, look at Giant. Give them a shot at it.
You know, Larry, that's amazing. I think that's about what I paid for my first car right there. Wow. Some lucky person's going to be really excited to win that. I have a feeling it might start with a Joe. Your leader, the 444, Noah Smearden, sponsored by CFX Seats, Dunlop, Factory FX, Rhino Power, and MTF, having a solid moto after he made the pass over Wyatt Matson, who's currently running in that second spot. Ryoga Sataki still holding on to that third spot. We're a little more than halfway through this race, but Smearden definitely stepping away from the rest of the pack.
Noah Smearden into lap number 8 and looking awfully good. 444. Noah Smearden. Yeah, it should. We're in lap number 8. 20 minutes and 1 lap. Smearden in front, Matson second, Ryoga Sataki in third, Revan Gordon in fourth, and Jackson Bacal in fifth. We're in lap number 8, ladies and gentlemen. Noah Smurden in front, number 444. Riding for CFX seats, Dunlop tires, Factory FX, Rhino Power, and MTF.
The number 72, Sataki, closing the gap on Matson there. One more down. I bet you we only have a couple more laps to go here. They're on heading into lap 8. Sataki closing the gap on Matson, picking up the pace just a bit as they head over the tabletop over there. It'll be interesting to see what happens between these two. Sataki finished in, let's see, where did he finish in the last lap? He finished in 5th. Matson finished in 2nd. So the standings are definitely open here with Hawkins not being here and having Smearden in the lead, because I think even if Smearden finishes overall today, he still can't take the overall win for the class.
It was really interesting, Jamie. Hawkins, he got the whole shot and then went off the track. The bike went off the jump, and he was on the ground for a good 20 minutes. And we found out later that his rear shock had exploded. There was a clip pin apparently that wasn't set right, and I've never seen a rear shock explode. They brought it up here for us to look at. It was a mess, and he suffered a broken collarbone and was in a lot of pain. Not because of anything he'd done. It was a mechanical failure on the bike.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. Hawkins is a tough kid out there. I've seen that kid go through a lot of crashes. He's been around for a long time. I think he started when he was about 4 years old. So to see him just, go out there, I'm kind of bummed not to get to see him today. But you know what? Hopefully he'll make a quick recovery and get back out there. But let's give it up for Noah Smearden. He's having an awesome race out here today. And it's amazing because you look at kind of some of the standings, and you never know, what caliber the racers are at because of where they finished, but you just don't know. White flag will be coming out for our leader, the 444, Noah Smearden. So one more to go here, but we got that good battle going on for 2nd and 3rd place. Matson still holding on to 2nd. Sataki trying to find a way around him on that 74 machine. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here in that last lap, Larry.
Joshua Carell, number 42, running in 5th spot now. He was 3rd in the first moto. He was in the hunt there for a 1st overall. Carell spot. He's only 13. Is sponsored by Dunlop, Maxima, Flying Machine Factory, X Brand, Oglio, Acervis, Lynn's Racing, Suspension 101, Vase Motorsports of Lemon Grove. He's just down the road in El Cajon, California. Joshua Carell, but he is currently running in 6th spot, so not kind of out of the hunt, barring a major problem in this last lap for young Mr. Schmerden. Going over the jump there, Hawk Hand, number 27. He's currently in 7th spot. Connor Garcia's having problems. He's running last, number 309, but his last lap was almost 3 minutes long, so he's obviously having problems. Number 309, Garcia. We're in the final lap. Noah Smearden in front. He's having fun. You can always tell the kids, when the pressure's off, they know they've got this in the bag. They just go out and have fun and put on a hell of a show for us.
Let's see what happens with these two right here. We still got a good battle for second and third. Sataki trying to find a way around Matson as they head into the last quarter. Your winner smeared in the 444. But Matson's going to hold off Sataki for the win overall. 13 looks like he's tired out there, but what a great moto. So he'll take second for this moto, but I believe he'll take the overall win for the class.
We'll wait for the official results, but I think you're right, Jamie. Let's go down the incredible. You're ready to go there, Dano? Take it away, buddy.
Thank you, Larry. Down here on the podium with the 444. What's up, man? Hey, whoa. You got a 6th place in Moto 1, right?
Yeah.
And then you just laid the wood down and took that W.
Yeah, it's a good motor, actually. Got a decent start.
Where are you from?
Australia.
G'day. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
How you going, mate?
Right on, man. Okay, well, talk about it. I want to hear how the race went.
Yeah, I got off to a decent start. I pulled away a bit. I had to make a pass for the lead and got a good gap, and I had a little crash because there was a rock in the rut, and my front wheel popped out of the rut and fell over, but got up and won.
You got some sponsors you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank CFX, MTF, Dunlop, Rhino Power, Factory FX, Twin Air, FMF, and Ride Assurance. Thank you.
All right, man. Congratulations on that Moto win. Let's get our eventual winner up here. Good job, bud. The 13 bike, come on up. So let's see. How did you do in your motos? That's what I want to know right here.
I went 2-2 in this class.
For the overall, Wyatt taking that thing. Wyatt Earp. Is that what they call you? Come on over here. Get it right here by your bike.
Yeah, they call me Wyatt Earp sometimes.
There you go, man. Well, tell us about the race. Did you know that if third would have passed you, you would have lost that?
I didn't know that. I was just trying to stay in front of everybody. I made a little mistake, hit false neutral, and about endoed, but I tried to cruise the lap right after that to catch my breath, and then charged the rest of the way.
Well, you had Carrie literally she was bouncing up and down, yelling, screaming for you. Ryan Villopoto, come on over here. You got some hardware you want to give this gentleman right here? All right, Wyatt. Let me know the people that help you get here, man.
Grindstone's been helping me a lot. Woodstock KTM, Powerband, Moose, Cherubies, JMS, Asterisk, Bell, Scott, Heart Saloon, Tamer Whole Shot Buttons, Elusive Gloves, Alpine Stars, Moose Racing, and everybody
Well, there
else. Thank you
comes
so much.
Joe Shimoda over the finish line. Looks behind him, and right behind him is number
Thanks,
53,
Larry.
Bjorn.
Hey, hold on. So, not only that, do you get to go on Friday to
Bjorn
press day
Villy
at Anaheim
of Morgan
to
Hill.
go meet the riders, hang out with all the dudes. You're going to do the track walk with Ryan Villopoto, dissect the track. How stoked are you on that?
I'm pretty pumped.
Who's your favorite rider to meet?
I really want to watch Ken Roxon and see how he's going to do this year.
Al, he's going to be there, pal, so you'll be meeting him. All right, Larry, back up to you in the announcer's Tower of Power.
Well, again, this is for the Giant Trans 2 mountain bike, $2,825. And you got to say, Jamie, that Shimoda's got to be your overwhelming favorite, but it's, I'm not sure about Munford. You didn't see him out there a moment ago. He finished second of the first moto, number 122. I'm not sure if he is racing in this race. Yeah, Caden Niffing.
Oh, Mumford is here.
Munford is here, good. Caden Niffing is in the hunt also with a third in the first moto. Austin Black, Tualatin, Oregon, finished fourth on the Suzuki. And those are the guys that are in the hunt for this bicycle. And we really appreciate Giant Bicycles. They're putting up the money for they're putting up the trophy and the bicycle, joining the Ryan Villopoto Cup, and we do really appreciate it. As he said, it's very cool having a sponsor like Giant on board with the RV Cup. Brian Villopoto, we're quoting him now. Kids love getting a new bike, and the quality product the Giant brings shows the level of competition will be even greater now. So the two classes, the 85 Mini Junior class for 9 to 12-year-olds, and the others is the 250 Challenge, which you're going to see right now to win that bicycle. Giant Trance 2, $2,825. Value, boy, that is incredible. Be a late Christmas present for the guy who wins it.
Shimoda with the whole shot and the lead. Have to say I'm not surprised. He's had a solid run here this whole week. So Shimoda out in front. So Shimoda out in front still, followed by, I believe it's Niffing, but not 100% sure. It's the 504 in second place. Max Miller in that second spot. So Shimoda in the lead, followed by Max Miller. Shimoda in the lead, followed by Austin Black and Max Miller. Those two are dicing it out, going back and forth. So Max Miller, so Shimoda, Austin Black, and Max Miller in the 1, 2, 3 spots.
Well, Jamie Quinn, Shimoda did what we thought he would do, set a blistering pace from the beginning. This 15-year-old from Menifee is on the gas. Shimoda has won damn near everything he's entered this week of the Ryan Villopoto Cup. And he is setting an incredibly fast pace. Now we're going to watch Jamie and find out look at his lap times, because he was the first rider to go to 157 the other day. Yeah, he was 159 this morning, but he knows this track, and he is on the gas. He's just incredible.
He sure is. And then you have Austin Black on the 55 in that second spot. Max Miller in the third spot. Definitely a change up from the last moto. Carson Mumford's not out here. So Shimoda definitely the favor to win this moto, and I bet he's looking forward to winning that bike. I don't know who wouldn't be interested in winning that bike. I think everybody would. But definitely can't wait to see what their lap times are. As you said, Joe Shimoda had a 159 this morning, 157 yesterday. So I think that's been the fastest time I've seen all day so far. Joe Shimoda already making his way around, stepping away from the rest of the pack. He had more than a half a lap lead in the first moto he rode today. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Austin Black also stepping away from Max Miller. I thought Caden Niffing might be up a little closer, but I'm not sure what position he's in right now. It looks like he's running 6th place currently. I think Niffing went down in the corner there. So it'll be interesting to see what happens as they come around. So Joe Shimoda at a 2-minute lap time. Austin Black running a 2:01. So I'm sure Joe Shimoda will pick up the pace a little bit. He just seems to get faster and faster, and he just keeps stepping away from Austin Black on the 55.
Here's a rundown as they came over on the end of lap number 2. Joe Shimoda, number 47, 55 Austin Black, 604 Max Miller in third. Bjorn Viney, 53 in fourth. 127 Cole Bailey in fifth. 269 Frankie Martini in sixth. Seventh, Devin Bates, number 98. Caden Niffing, there's a surprise, running in eighth spot, number 85. 717 in ninth is Cody Whitsted. 42 in 10th is Adam Smurnden. 221 in 11th, Austin Hess. 38, Brandon Steele. 215 in 13th, Ethan Cook. And Alex Lastman, number 446 in 14th. But Shimoda in the second lap turned a flat 2-minute lap time. Well, Shimoda in lap number 3 turned to 1:59. A minute 59 on this track. Second place, Austin Black, a 2:02, so he's 3 seconds slower than Shimoda. Shimoda in the bright yellow jersey on the track now, clicking off sub 2-minute lap times, which is phenomenal. Shimoda over the tunnel jump. He's got a big lead over second place Austin Black, number 55. The clocking for Shimoda in lap number 4, a flat 2 minutes. So he's dropped off by about a second, but he's got the time. 55 Black back in 2:01. He's back. See if we can get a clock on him on where Shimoda and Black are. How far out Shimoda is in front. About an 8-second lead has Shimoda over Black at this point. And we're in lap number 5.
Shimoda just on fire, just stepping away from the pack. As Larry said, he's got about an 8-second lead over second place Austin Black, who has a few second lead over third place Max Miller. So final race of the day, the 250B Challenge, giant bicycle being given away. Joe Shimoda has his eye on the prize. Joe Shimoda almost a half a lap away from the majority of the pack. So as long as he stays clean, he's got this race. I mean, it's his. As long as he has a great ride the rest of the race, we're already going into lap 5, so we're about halfway through. Smoking Joe Shimoda, as you said Dano called him. He is on fire today.
Shimoda back in the 159 bracket on that lap number 5, just completed 159. Austin Black quite a ways behind him. Let's see if we get a clock on them. Black noticeably slowing. He's down that last lap a 2 minute 3 seconds compared to Shimoda's 1.59. So Black is apparently taking it easy in second spot. He doesn't want to get hurt. And Shimoda's on his way to winning another race on that $2,850 giant bicycle, mountain bike. Whoa, Nelly. That's just incredible. They're giving that away today.
Looks like Shimoda has about a 10-second lead now over Austin Black as he heads around back towards the finish line. He'll head into lap 7 here. So more than halfway through this race, and Shimoda's got this in the bag as long as he rides his ride and has no problems. Give it up for the 47 machine. He's sponsored by Alias, 6D, 100%, Declare, Vortex, Athena, DID, TM Design, Raptor, Amsoil, Honda, Factory Connection, Yoshimura, Dunlop, and Pro Taper. Yoshimura coming around one more time on the 47. Austin Black on that 55, still holding on to that second spot. And Max Miller rounding out the top 3.
Cole Beatty, number 127, going over. He's currently in 8th place, turning a 2:27 lap. So it's kind of hard to keep Shimoda in sight when you're almost 30 seconds behind him. And it's no put down of Bailey. He's just, Shimoda is just dominating this race today. 2 minutes a lap flat consistently. 7:17 going to Cody Whitsett, turned to 2:18. Looking a little better there. Cody Whitsett, number 717. But Shimoda just continually clicks off the 2 minute mark. Yeah, 2:02, slowing down just a little bit. Shimoda, obviously of Japanese descent. I announced the first Japan Supercross in 1982. Ricky Johnson, Bob Hurricane Hanna, a number of other riders came along, and at Korakuen Stadium in Tokyo, the Japanese loved the Americans, but the Japanese riders were so bad back then. They just didn't have the talent or the knowledge on how to do it. So the Americans were lapping them, and they started taking off their clothes while they were riding. The Japanese riders, they take off their jersey and throw it up in the stands, and the crowd would go crazy, and they took their pants off, and they were riding in their skivvies and helmet and boots. Seriously, and it was interesting. I guess at the Olympics they could get the attention, and they figured they weren't going to win, so they might as well show some skin. That was at the first Tokyo Supercross that I announced as the American announcer. 47 Shimoda, turning a 2.2. Black is about the same speed, 202, but he's back quite a 14 seconds now.
Joe Shimoda still holding on that lead spot, now running in 2:03, so they're slowing down a little bit. Austin Black on the 55 at the 2:05 mark, but they're getting set. I mean, Joe Shimoda has a huge lead over the rest of the pack, so as long as he stays up and rides his ride, he's got this thing in the bag. He doesn't want to jeopardize losing that bike, I'm sure. So I'm sure white flag will be coming out soon. They're already going to be heading into lap 9. This is definitely one of the faster races out there. So Shimoda with the lead, followed by Austin Black and Max Miller rounding out the top 3.
'98, Devin Bates goes across the line. He's currently running in 7th spot, turning a 2:11 in that last lap. We're in lap number 9. White flag should be coming out before too long. And Shimoda, as we expected, is completely dominating this. Shimoda picked up 2 seconds that lap. He ran a 2:01 on lap number 9. He just completed.
Joe Shimoda, your leader, Austin Black in that 2nd spot. But it'll be interesting to see these standings. Austin Black finishing 4th yesterday. Niffing finishing up 3rd. He's currently in 4th right now. Max Miller in that 2nd spot, but he finished 5th yesterday. So if Niffing holds on where he's at, he'll actually get the 3rd overall unofficially. But we'll see what happens.
Interesting little battle here. 7:17 in 10th spot. Cody Whitslett is getting pressure now by Austin Hess, 2:21. Hess is running a little bit faster lap, so you might watch that. The battle for 10th. Cody Whitslett in front, and Austin Hess right behind him. Whistler a 2:21 clocking, Hess a 2:20 clocking. So a little bit of a battle there for 10th spot.
Your leader, the 47, about to make his way around and take the white flag. Joe Shimoda is on fire. White flag is out. 1 to go for Smokin' Joe. The 55, Austin Black, still in that second spot, but Shimoda has about a 10-second plus lead over the second place rider. Max Miller in that third spot, and Caden Niffing rounding out the top 4.
Yeah, the latest numbers, Austin Black is 21 seconds behind Shimoda now. He was running right behind him for a while, within like 8 or 10 seconds. Now it's dropped off, and Black is 21 seconds behind Shimoda. Max Miller right behind Black for that. That's a battle for second. We might want to stay on that. 55 and 6:04.
It'll be interesting to see what Caden Niffing does in the next lap. He's running a 2:03. If he can get Max Miller, he will change his standings and get a better overall because of where he finished yesterday. So our second and third place riders running at 2:06 currently, but Joe Shimoda is like, see y'all later. I'm going to get my bike.
The white flag is out for the final race of the 6-day event. It's Ryan Villopoto. Austin Black is now 21 seconds behind Shimoda. Max Miller 22 seconds back. And Shimoda keeps clicking off those 2-minute lap times, and we should see the white checkered flag coming out now. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for number 47, Joe Shimoda. In second spot. Let's check them as they come around. It's 127 Bailey. He's been lapped. He's currently in 8th spot. So, yeah, Dano's got that $2,850 giant bicycle. Shimoda wants to take it right now, but he's got to put his bike up on the stand. So this should be very interesting, this conversation. So, Dano, when you are ready, take it away, buddy.
Thank you, Larry. I was just trying to balance. Austin, good seeing you, man. How are you feeling today? Good? All right, man. Yeah, I was just trying to balance. Dude, how about that, bro? Look at that thing. Are you more stoked about the #1 plate or winning this giant bicycle?
Both.
All right. But do you have a killer mountain bike?
I have one mountain bike.
Well, you got a really killer mountain bike. Come on over here. Where's Ryan Villopoto? There he is. Bringing over some hardware. Smoking Joe Shimoda. Put that thing up high, Joe. Be pumped. Take care. Bye-bye now. So, is that your grandpa that we had tacos in Arizona? That's him, huh?
Yeah.
Did you get some tacos from Baja Style Tacos? Have you eaten there yet?
Not yet.
Well, you deserve it, dude. Get over there, get yourself some tacos, maybe a burrito, some nachos. Tell them you want extra cheese and lots of onions.
Okay.
All right, so you got some sponsors you want to thank?
I like things.
269, Frankie
my mom and
Martini
dad.
tipped over there just before the finish line. Okay, just embarrassed and trying to get back up there.
Alias, Alpine Star, thank you so much.
Everyone. How about Mom, Dad? Did I hear that one?
Yeah. Grandpa? Yeah, Grandpa, yeah.
And your buddies here?
Yeah, good job to him.
All right, man. Smoking Joe Shimoda, our last moto of the weekend, guys. Round of applause. Let me get giant bicycles in here. Look at this, Joe. We're missing some pedals. We didn't want people to pedal off on it. So tell us what's going on.
Trance 2, $3,000 retail bike, 5-inch travel, enduro mountain bike for you. Good training.
Awesome. He's so stoked he doesn't even know what to do. But what are we doing for pedals, though?
He's got to get some pedals.
Oh, so are you going to clip in? That's how they do it, see? I knew there was a hook in it somehow. Are you going to go flats or are you going to clip in?
Flats, maybe?
Yeah, all right. Keeping it real. All right, Giant Bicycles, folks. We are going to have a short break here. We're still figuring out some results. We're going to go about high noon. We're going to do the awards. So if you guys want to load up, get yourself done, and then come up. We'll get the awards going, top 10 like we did last night. Want to thank Austin and his crew. All the Pala flaggers, everyone here, Tom Shields and family for putting this thing on. Round of applause, by the way, for them. Miller Time, Baja Style Tacos representing. Mad Moose for those killer photos, everything. So on behalf of myself, my name is Dano, Larry Huffman, and John Simanovich, and Jamie Quinn. It was great. My voice is shot. I'm ready to go back to Arizona. All right, we'll see you guys next year.